Hello there, my friends, and welcome back to Space Engineers. Look at that, Susan is looking at you straight from the get-go. How intimidating is that? But well, I'm feeling confident that today is gonna be a relaxed day. Or at least I hope so. At least I hope so. We still have that pelican-based thingy to kind of finish, but we're first gonna start with other tasks, just to get ourselves... It's like a warm-up, you see? We can't get immediately straight into designing things. We must warm up to it by doing a few maintenance tasks here and there. It's like, you know, we're gonna play a match of soccer, or football as we say it over here, you gotta run a little bit first, otherwise you're Well, look at that. Susan decided to start the episode by complaining. Oh well. It's fine. Let's not drop ourselves into our death, like 2 seconds immediately after we started. Not really a good idea. But yeah, like I said, we need to run a little bit before we can sprint and score a goal. So, yeah. Could you please recharge that fuel? Thank you. Now, since we are talking about refueling, how about we go over there and get ourselves charged up? There we go. You will wait a little bit. And yeah, first let's start by readjusting our crane. We already mined through the good stuff, right? We already got the iron out of it. Now we are mining stone. Oh, we are already retracting it. Okay, so that's good. That's good. We can continue waiting on that then. Huh. We have the Leaning Tower of Pizza over here. It's either that or this is seriously tilted. Like, did I really seriously park in such a... like, tilted surface? Huh. Well, my driving skills really need to be perfected, clearly. Oh boy. Glad I don't drive like this in real life. But yeah, how about we start by welding a little bit of this beautiful glass, even if it is just this initial dome and whatnot. I would be pretty happy. Let's just put a bunch of bulletproof glass and girders into production. I mean, we just collected a bunch of iron, so we have to use it. And we also have some silicone. But speaking about that, how about we go over here and we... see how much iron have we actually gotten already. Look at that, over 35k. Oh boy, more than 35k. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh! Oh! Yeah, are you noticing something? I found it particularly strange when I opened this connector that... you know, it was full to the brink, but who cares about that? We are out of storage. I mean, it's not like we have a bunch of storage to start with. We have like these two little thingies, but they're full. Well, that's kind of terrible. That is not great. I would state... I would say that maybe... we might even want to change that a little bit, you see. Now, we can't put large cargo containers on this thing, because they won't fit. They are at least 3 tiles of width, or girthiness, right? Let's use proper terms over here, right? If we look at this is bare minimum 3 tiles of pure bulkiness. So, given that we kind of want to cover this part eventually, we are not just gonna stick them over here to the side. That would be, like, not super smart. So, we will have to make do with tiny little thingies like this. Huh. Alright, sure. Now, unfortunately for us, that means that we're gonna cover our upgrade ports, which is less than ideal, let me tell you right now. That's not something that I kinda wanted to do. So let's try and stick a couple of, of these things, over here first, okay? Now, this one is not connected, but it's gonna be connected through there, and then we're gonna put another one over here. Like, 3 of them, it's more than double the amount of cargo stuff that we already have. So, like, do we really, can we really complain about that too much? I don't think so. There we go. Another one ready to be welded. And now those 2 are gonna be connected, so we should stop wasting stuff, because I'm pretty certain we just wasted a bunch of resources. Like, just look at that. Immediately filled up. Alrighty then. We need more space to fit more of these now. Yeah, where? Maybe, let's see, okay? Because we also need to take into consideration, wherever we put these things, all of the stuff goes there, and that means they apply the weight there. So putting it in the front, not a good idea. Over here in the back is okay. I mean, we have all of these wheels over here to support this massive structure, but it can do other things as well, you know. Now, do I want to put like a bunch extra storage over there by deleting these things and putting more over there? I think that might be a good idea. Now, this thing is retracting, right? So we are not accumulating resources. Let me just double check. I mean, we still have plenty of resources inside of the drills themselves, so... Yeah, we are draining. Okay, we are draining, so that's fine. The reason for that is, even as we are retracting the crane, we are collecting just a little bit of resources, and I really hate to waste, even though I just wasted like 1 billion stuff. So, yeah, maybe I should not care too much about that. In any case, let's just grind this, and this very carefully, of course. And now let's put a bunch more of this here. Mess this up. Let's clear build planner, dump all the stuff, and now we pull all the stuff. Put one, weld quickly, and repeat the process 2 more times. Or 1 more time. We will see. We will see. Now, these small cargo containers, they, well, the name says it all, right? Put into production. There we go. The name says it all. They are tiny, okay? Like, just look at this. 15,000 liters, right? Wow, 15,000. That's a huge number, piece manager. That number looks gargantuous. The drill itself has 23,000. So, just to put it into perspective, not very good. So yeah, well, at least it's gonna help a little bit, right? I mean, it can't really hurt to have more, but yeah, this is not by any means a permanent solution, barely a temporary one. But at least now we shouldn't be wasting stuff. Let's just double check that our cargo, is not completely filled up. We have some space over there. Wow, okay. Even after all of those things that we built, all of the cargo is still full. Okay. That's fine, I suppose. Huh. Okay, okay. Boy. I really don't know how we are gonna, like, fix this, because we really don't have space for big tanks over here. We barely have any space. Oh well, we'll deal with it later on. Right now, I almost smacked my head against that. Right now, I just want to, like, Collect a little bit of bulletproof glass, some girders, and just mine these things. And that way we even gonna, you know, waste resources. And therefore we're gonna help the no space situation. You know, like 2 birds, 1 stone. And the animation bug is over here. Of course, the first thing that we weld, we must get a bug. For some reason, I like, not the most annoying of bugs by any means, but still, you know. It's been in the game for so long, why not fix it? Says the man that defends Company of Heroes 3. But well. It is what it is. There we go. I mean, personally, you know, even after watching so many other videos of people laying down their complaints about the game, I still disagree with them a lot, with a lot of the points raised. So I suppose that I will remain wrong about that, because I still like the game and I don't see the problems that most of the people see. So I don't know. It's fine to be wrong sometimes, you know, and just not caring too much about that. As long as we are only enjoying ourselves, it is fine. Now, speaking about enjoying myself, do you know what I really enjoy? Whenever Susan does not bother us. That's one of the things that I most enjoy. So how about we take care of that preemptively while we wait for our bulletproof glass to get printed. Look at that, still warm. I can still feel it even through my engineering gloves. Nothing like warm glass in the morning. Or maybe it's bread, I don't know. I don't know what engineers eat. But it's probably something made out of glass, because they die so easily. So I suppose you could see them as a... well, not a glass cannon. But I was gonna make a pun, but I quickly realized it was not gonna work, so I was just trying to get myself out of it and unable to. Oh well. Man, the animation today is doesn't want to play. I just wish this bug existed for the dreaded drill, but no. The drill you must endure. That piercing... one is backwards. Which means this one is backwards as well, right? Right. Which means this one is backwards as well. Okay, which one of you it's not backwards? I think you're not backwards. Like, I just welded those and whatever. Whatever, give me the front, the girder thing. Is clearly the game does not appreciate not wasting my time. Okay, this one is good. This one is good. Okay, let's just put a bunch of these back into my inventory. There we go. Grab more stuff and let's see where did I mess up and how many windows I will have to grind down. Something that I don't like to do. There we go again. Okay, this one is good. This one is not. This one is not. Good. This makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Like, this one is okay. Like, I mean, that one is okay, but not this one. How about you? Are you okay? You're okay. So, like, this general section needs to be grinded down. Okay. Okay. We will get rid of it. How about you? Are you cool? No, you're not cool. And by the way, what you doing here? This was for an example, I think. Yeah. Do I have a bunch of girders? I have 31. I can place down bunch of windows. Now, Base Manager, do remember, please put the solar filter in the correct orientation. Alright? Alright. I think these are backwards. Right, so we must place them like this, which means that the windows used should be the inverted ones. There we go. So now we should have the solar filter in the correct spot. A bit difficult, right? We all know that the precision required to put down windows. I mean, everybody knows that whenever you retire from CSGO, you clearly have a future in space engineers laying down windows. It's the profession. It's the path many pros choose to, of course, because it totally makes sense. Go. I think it's now the wait, this one. Yes, that one. There we go. Now, hopefully, on the other side, we were a bit more careful with this, because, you know, otherwise it's annoying. I bet you there's still like one out there that I have on this side that we just grinded, that I have placed backwards. I bet you. Speaking of backwards, that thing should be almost retracted, from what I can see. Does seem like it. Now, given that we have so many resources, maybe we don't want to go grab some, like, a bunch more. At least until we spend it. Because, yeah, we like won't have a chance to store it anyway. Like, Jesus, didn't I get out of here? Like, some of these already have stuff in them, the others don't. Making a mess of this entire, like, welding ordeal. There we go. We do a complete backflip, and now we can continue welding. What was I saying? Oh yeah, something about placing windows and being a CSGO pro. Oh well. I think I already made that joke last time, so probably shouldn't be using it again. We need more bulletproof glass and more girders, yeah. Put more into production. While we wait, let's recharge our batteries.
Energy low.
Precisely to prevent that, but too late. Susan is already here. She can read our thoughts, you see. Through the microchips we all eat in our cereals, Susan can clearly read our thoughts and anticipate our moves to counter her annoyance, so that she can continue being annoying. No need to pull out the tinfoil hat. This is a verifiable truth by the Institute of the Base Manager for Research and Development. Unbiased completely, so you can trust that those results are 100% legit. Need to remember this one is missing something. Do we still need... Nope. Let's put a few extra. In fact, I'm just gonna like produce a bunch of glass. Probably I'm gonna run out of silicon pretty soon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be more than enough to completely destroy my silicon supply. There we go. Out of the dirt. And ready to be processed. Oh, now speaking about processing. Our space issues are also a result of our low processing speed. Or maybe not, because everything is already dealt with and emptied out. There's still a little bit over there, but nothing out of the ordinary. Disregard... Oh, some stone. But yeah. Yeah. The cargo containers are looking a lot emptier now. Yeah, another thing that we could do is just put a bunch of speed modules on that. And even though that would cost us a bunch of power, well... I mean, it would be fine. Because at least we will process everything a little bit quicker. But well... Going back to welding, I kind of want to take a good look at this after it's done, because I think this is gonna be pretty beautiful. I do love me some glass, like rooms and cockpits. I think that this game made like how should I put it? Space engineers as like they have done glass right. I don't know if I can if I'm expressing myself correctly, but glass is really beautiful in this game, and it's really well done, like in my opinion. So yeah, making structures out of glass, it's always something that I appreciate. Okay, we need some more stuff over here. Let's grab a bunch extra. Could you please? Thank you. Bunch extra stuff. There we go. Well, please don't lag, game, because otherwise I'm gonna smack my... Oh my lord, the animation bug today is really haunting us. If it is not Susan, is the bugs. If it's not the bugs, it's the Susan. Why, game? Why do you strive so much to drive me to the brink of insanity? I don't understand. Why do you try your best impression at oxygen not included? Okay, like you don't need to. That game is already responsible for the death of many neurons in my head. So yeah, there's no point in you trying it. Okay. Let me just dump a bunch more like bulletproof glass that I might have in my inventory, and let's continue. Now, this cockpit obviously is gonna have a bunch extra things. Whenever we start having additional systems, I will add like for example, right now we are controlling the turret thingy from that cockpit over there, but the idea would be to have like a separate like station over here responsible for that. So yeah, let me guess, you're empty. Cool. Over here, this one, bunch of these ones, and yeah, that way we could like have multiple control stations for multiple systems, and yeah, that's how I intend on doing like things, not only for the planetary crawler but for any other like major ships that we might build in the future. I don't know, welding without the animation just looks very wonky to me. I don't know why it is. Makes me feel unease, like the things are not properly connected, even though I know they are. But just using the power of your thoughts to weld something in place doesn't seem like the appropriate course of action. I would think that is something you should avoid doing. Oh man. Still not done? Really? Can we like just get it rolling, please? So much glass. Huh. Now, I do remember that I had a solid amount of silicon, so we should be fine for at least this one. And there we go. Animation gone again. Oh well. It is what it is. Just going to pretend. Okay, it's like you when you pretend that that the veggies your mama told you to eat are actually meat. You know, you're just pretending. Even though, like those veggies, those broccoli, they taste awful, but in your mind, you are envisioning a tasty, tasty steak. There we go. I think that's ought to be the last one. And yeah, like I said in the previous stream like 5 billion times, this is not airtight, as we can see. Like, clearly not airtight in here as well. But yeah, given that this was never gonna be airtight, we went for style points over functionality. Because why not? No, because... dumb. Forgot to put the stuff in the build vision. There we go. Wow, for some reason I placed another one over here on this side as well. Why? Oh, it was to create an attachment point for something, I think. And then I forgot to remove. So, not a fundamental part of the building. So it's not structural or anything. Although structural glass does sound like an engineering hazard. It does not sound very, like, safe. There we go. We are out of stuff. Can go in and recharge. While we wait. Though we shouldn't be waiting too much with the amount of production that we have. Should be relatively fine. Now, another thing that we need to do is find some silver so that I can build myself a med bay over here. Because I'm... Ooh. Okay, we're still pulling out stuff. I thought that we were out of silicon. And we are out of silicon. Okay. No, you're not. You're lying, game. Why? Maybe because we don't have enough. That might be the thing, Base Manager. That's why it's a red. Well, that kind of sucks. To be perfectly honest. I thought I had at least enough to make all of this, because I kind of want to put some glass over there as well in the future, but I don't know how that is gonna go. Which means we need to go and mine some silicon. Maybe we should do that next. We already have plenty of iron. So, maybe we just pack our things and go for the silicon, I would say. And then we come back over here whenever we like have a need for that. So you're telling me we add a silicon, right? I mean, we do have a little bit over there. Oh, game. Game. You liar. It's fine, my friends. We're still gonna need to go and grab some silicon, you know, for obvious reasons. But we don't need to stress about it just yet. Le Port Noir, how are you doing today, good sir? The game is already lying to us, and we barely started it. Oh well. It is fine. But I think I'm still gonna stand with the decision of not mining too much more stuff just yet, given our cargo concerns. Yeah, let's just first and foremost, let's turn that off, because there is no point in wasting power. I don't know what that error sound was, but oh well. I think it's number 5. Right? Yeah, it's stopping. It's stopping. And then number 6, it's the rotor lock. Yep. Okay, you can stay deployed for now. We might need you sooner or later. I only want to undeploy it whenever it is time to pack our things and leave, because, you know, if we need more iron, even though I find it very unlikely for us to spend all of that iron. Darn it. Backwards. Okay. Well, screw you. Backwards. Not backwards. Here we go again. The saga of the backwards windows. Another one. Another one. Are you at least okay? Nope. Remove everything. Alright, here we go. Are you at least cool? You are cool. You're cool. How about you? You're cool. Alright. I mean, I don't know why, but that it was just that final section. Where does one find silver? I think you can find it on the starter planet. We just haven't found it yet. I mean, we haven't, like, traveled too much yet, so... I suppose... that I am to blame for the fact that we haven't found it yet. But, yeah, the starter planet should have it. I think the only resource you cannot find in the starter planet is uranium. Everything else, you should be able to find it. Although I'm pretty certain that in the last playthrough I could not find any gold whatsoever. Even though I looked for it, like, everywhere. But, you know. Oh, man. Please stop fat fingering it, base manager. Okay, let's collect more stuff. Clean the build planner. Let's go grab a bunch extra things. And yeah, after this is just the roof, and the roof is mostly metal anyway, so I think we're gonna be okay when it comes to the resources that we have. But yeah, I think we are gonna go next for the silver, not the silver, the silicon, because, well, if we are to build anything else out of glass, yeah, good luck. And not only that, I'm pretty certain silicon, it is a required ingredient for other things. So probably not a terrible idea to get a good chunk of that stuff in our pockets. But once we get there, we really need to add additional cargo capacity to this thing. Otherwise, we're just gonna waste it. And I bet you I wasted a bunch of iron, my friends. Without knowing it, of course. But given the amount that we had like, I don't know, I stopped counting it after a while, but I'm pretty certain that we had over 80,000 iron. As a guy with 3,500 hours in Space Engineers, I should be able to tell you where the silver is, but I played it modded for too long to remember vanilla or layouts. My instinct is telling me roids and moons, but I may be wrong. I know that there is like silver in the Earth-like planet, because in other game that I've been playing, I have found it. I also found gold. I pretty much found every single resource in the vanilla Earth-like planet except for uranium. But now, if there is a particular biome that it spawns, like maybe it only spawns in the Arctic.
Fuel low.
Really, Susan? You had to tell me that, like, over here. But well, maybe it only spawns, like, in the Arctic regions, right? Like, that part, I don't know.
Fuel critical.
Yeah, Susan, we all know that. We all know that. Chill out, okay? Where was I? Oh yeah, trying to get a bunch of stuff, which the game is not giving me because we out of silicon. See, I lied to you guys. I told you we were gonna be fine, but I clearly was wrong. Well, I'm glad that I was keen on going towards the silicon thingy, because we are definitely gonna go there. Okay, let's dump this. Let's pack our crane in. Alright, so let's try not to explode anything. Oh yeah, and let's use the proper keys this time. Okay. Wait a second, we can't forget the proper protocols over here. First, we need to go up, or in this case down, because it's backwards for some reason. Down with this one, then we escape, then we go into this one. And then we pull this one up, but because I'm a bit worried, let's just go like this. Why you being a dum-dum again? Game, stop being a dum-dum, please. You always do these dum-dum things, where you get one of your hinges stuck. Why? Reasons. There we go, see, once again, stuck. Pressing up, pressing down, not doing what I'm telling it. I'm gonna be mad with you, game. Like, this thing works so well sometimes. This is the deploy crane, we don't care about this. You. What? Why? Your hinge is not, like, locked. Why are you being a dum-dum? Stop being a dum-dum, okay? Whatever, let's use the other one. The undeploy one. Maybe it will unstuck it. Oh. I don't know what I just did. This thing is far too complicated for me to operate. No, inch crane mid deploy reverse. Yeah, this is the one. Why you not working now? Why you always do this to me, game? Hinge is off, velocity is set, block is on. You stuck, right? You stuck. Okay. Now, we have important places to be. So if we could, okay, if we could, it would be pretty... There we go. See, we just need to flex it a little bit to unstuck it. See, it's going. It's going now. It's like everybody knows that a little bit of percussive maintenance always gets things rolling. Are you running vanilla or using any mods? I could make a few recommendations if you want any. I live in the workshop. I'm just using the build vision and silent quieter tools. I think that's how it's called. Yeah, I'm using the wrong key, as per usual. Okay, let's fold it in the wrong direction. Yeah, it's fine. Gets there, gets the job done, it's fine. Let's just switch cameras now, make sure we don't collide with anything. But yeah, I would not be, like, extremely adverse to additional mods. Especially the ones, like, for NPCs, for additional, like, pirates and stuff, because I feel like the game is a bit devoid of conflict. If you want to go and search for pirates, they're there, but other than that, they kinda, you know, they're not very good pirates. But, you know, things that turn, like, things that go a bit extreme, they are not really, like, my thing. You, not you, you, okay. We are always down. Okay, so now we need to... Jesus. We need to switch to this one and then switch to this one. And now we put the crane in its proper place. Oh yeah, I built the mag plate on the other side. Dummy. Okay, disregard this. Forget that I did anything, okay? Forget. We can... It's fine. It's okay. But yeah, like Port Noir said, I'm kind of a... vanilla with a few sprinkles on top of it. Let's now reverse this. There we go. Should go into its proper place, and then we lock it with the mag plate. But like I've seen other playthroughs where where people added like additional factions of enemies and stuff like that. You know, maybe. That would be interesting. Like mods that are compatible with crossplay, those ones would be greatly appreciated. Why you stop now? You're still not in place, bro. Why do I make complicated things? This is not the deploy one. This is the deploy one. Why you stuck now? Why you no move now? Why you all of a sudden said, you know what, nah, I don't want to. We need to wiggle it a little bit more. We just need to wiggle it a little bit. Okay, like, just give it a wiggle, you see? Like, just like this. Going to place... Like, bruh. Just go. Stop being annoying. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. No. The problem is this one. The deploy inch. As you can see, it's trying. It's trying its best to go. It's just that this thing is mighty heavy, and it's forcing it downwards. You see, like the lever effect forces applied on this hinge, they're really potent, right? Like, not even the max amount of torque is able to put it in its place. Like, it's not going. It's fine. It's fine, my friends. It is totally fine, okay? We are just gonna reduce a little bit of the torque. But, bro? Bro, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, you're not going anywhere. You crazy now? You crazy? Okay, it's fine. Like I said, the effect, blah, blah, blah. How do we counter this? We elevate this piston over here so that this hinge is now being forced downwards by gravity. Like it was, you know, right there. Game, I made worse things with pistons and hinges. I don't know why you behave so bad. I seriously don't know why you behave so bad, okay? Game. Like, you're being mean to me. Like, this playthrough I came up with such brilliant ideas, and you, just like, you're not cooperating. Come on, bro. Oh my god. Let's give it a little bit of, maybe an head start. No. It's the crane problem again. You put an angle limiter? Did I? Yes, I did, like a stupid person. Thanks, my friend. I was like I was just dummy. Being a dum-dum. Blaming the pistons for my lack... for my lack of, like... critical reasoning. Or... ability to say that it is my fault. Alright. No. Yeah, like this. We touch the mag plate, bam, locked, stopped, beautiful. It's gonna... not gonna be wobbly all the time, are you? You are. Okay, let me just turn off the wobbliness. Mostly do with the hinges, I'm pretty certain. Okay, it's a fine. It's a fine. Hinge deploy, mid turret, these ones. There we go, see? Stopped. Or at least made things slightly better. Oh well, who cares? A little bit of clang, wobbliness, and all of that. Huh? I was already undeployed. Go back. Yeah, a little bit of wobbliness and all of that. It's fine. We all know that. Please tell me that you're locked. It is. That's okay. More torque. It will be fine. Like, eventually, the torque would overcome the limiter, you see? It's like, you know that kid that pushes the square through the triangle shape? Eventually, he manages to do it. So, yeah. Alright, where's the silicon at? Nice. Probably that way, yeah. We don't need to go backwards. We just need to be careful, okay? I'm gonna leave that behind so that future me knows that there is a massive hole nearby. And so I don't drive my vehicle into it. Really don't want to have a repeat episode of what happened to the Monstrosity 2.0. Not really into having that happen again. Revile has posted some mods which are pretty much the same as SE texture but upscaled and with improved AI, then scaled back down, so no extra strain on the GPU. Interesting. Oh, I can take a look at that. Now, like, for example, I've seen in other people's videos, like, robots, like, NPC robots. I've never seen any NPC robot in my I have, like, almost 400 hours, never seen an NPC robot anywhere. What the hell is this noise? Nothing important, I betcha. But yeah, I never seen any robots. I don't know if they exist in the game or if they are added. Because that would be something nice, because as a single player, if you have a gun, it would be nice to have some targets to shoot your gun at, other than, you know, drones that are like almost invulnerable to your weapons. And base manager, slow down, you're going a little bit too fast. Okay. Maybe you want to chill out. The mod author used AI software to improve the textures and the voxel blocks. Well, AI is quite trendy nowadays, and as far as I'm aware, it is quite the handy tool. So that's actually pretty nice that the AI technology can be used like that to make life easier on everybody and just improve things by like a bunch, right? If we can just have the AI do everything for us, why not? I mean, it's not like the universe of Warhammer 40k has anything to tell us about AIs or anything like that, but we're still very far away. We are still in the 2nd K, so it's fine. And as far as I'm aware, like the AI only went rogue around like 20k or something like that. Not really like a master lore on Warhammer, but I'm pretty certain that humanity enjoyed themselves a long period of doing nothing and just letting the AI doing everything. So I say, why not? I mean, like, oh, here's the silicon. Oh, by the way, any holes on the floor that I might need to be oh, wait a second. Silicon and magnesium. Oh. And now we're talking my language. Like, I'm trying to stop, by the way. It's not like I'm searching for a better area or anything. I'm just trying to stop. For like 2 kilometers. But, yeah. But yeah, I saw over here some tasty magnesium. I mean, why not? Let's try to park over here. Stop. Yeah, let's park over here. Finally. Oof, and let's just go straight into the ground. I don't know exactly where the nodes are. Like the node location is constantly jumping all over the place. So I'm going to assume it is a large node that affects a large area. Maybe 2 nodes on top of each other. Let's just get going, shall we? Let's get the wobbleness back. There we go. We just need to find the plate. Plate. Done. Reverse. On. Crane being deployed. AI is trained on human content, so it is our legacy. True. True. I'm certain that over 90% of the people that live on the internet are like with their eyes focused on everything AI. I've been like paying a lot of attention to it. I remember why I had the limiter now. I just did a stupid. Like, the limiter, because we want this thing to be deployed at 90 degrees. Yeah, I forgot about that. Let's just go the other way now. Stop. You go the other way. Yeah. Just... I don't know why it... Like, it flipped the limit for some reason? Like, I don't know. I don't know, it was working before, but for some, like, unknown reason to, God and man, this thing just decided to just, like, be stupid. Yeah, we don't want to go into the negatives, we want to stay in the positives, so we want this limit to be 0. Okay? Okay. Good, sir? Please don't pull a stupid. Or, in this case, I am the stupid one, and I'm gonna tell you what happened. I just completely flipped the turret, like I did a 180 or 360, and yeah, that's why it was pointing to the other side, because I'm like a super dum-dum. So this might happen again in the future, my friends. Just saying. Why you no go down now? Oh, because the hinge locked, dum-dum. Stop being stupid. Okay, here we go. So now you should go to 0 and stay at 0. Yeah, thank you. And then we lock you in place. And then we can use the turret thingies again. Huh. No well. First one. Up. Second one. Side. No. Down. And then side. There we go. Yeah, if you notice that the triangle thingy where the camera is, it was supposed to be like this. Allow me to just put it into the correct position. And yeah, that's why everything was backwards, because I'm a dum-dum. Wait, not yet there. I think it was on this side. Yeah, it's supposed to be on this side. Like... If we have any doubts, we just need to look at the camera and how the thing is rotating, because the camera is like the point. Now, if I press down, it goes down instead of in a weird direction. Problem solved. Next time, Beast Manager, you undeploy like this, like a sane person, which means I'll have to go back into the hinge thingies and fix them again. But well, doesn't really matter. We have found the solution. It is fine. Let's go, let's drill. And, hey Perch, how are you doing? It's really nice to see you around here. It's really nice to see all of you, my friends. Thank you so much for joining us over here. And, hopefully, today we won't have a bunch of suffering to endure. I think it's 6 to unlock. There you go. And this to turn it on. Beautiful. And then it's number 4, remember? Number 4... for the door. Okay, here we go. Now, we should have some silicon, even nickel, and a bunch of stuff. We will see. Once we have pierced through the ground, we will see what we are gonna get out of this drilling. What am I up for? I had to come over here to grab some silicon. We completely ran out when I was trying to weld this thing. I mean, I almost got it. Almost. I was trying to get myself a little bit of a warm-up, but clearly the game had other ideas. I thought I had more than enough, but no. No, obviously. Obviously. You have to be wrong, Beast Manager. When we are so... Well, oh, wait. Let's just remove all of this. There's a point in having this. Let's grab a bunch of plates. In fact, I can put that in there. I was certain something was gonna pop into my inventory, and yeah, run out of silicon. But hey, I have like close to 80,000 iron now, so in fact I have so much stuff that I need to build more cargo on this vessel, which is like kind of a good problem to have in a way. The only bad side to it is that oh, this is glass? Ah, this is not glass. That's what I thought. But yeah, the worst part is that we might waste some resources that we might require. But well, it is fine. I think that's the next order of business. How are we for ice? Very bad. We have, I believe, 19% fuel right now. 19% fuel, and the hydrogen engine is obviously turned off. Oh, by the way, how much power do I actually have? Operating 8 hours, 3 days, 8 hours, 3 days, yeah. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need to turn on the engine anytime soon. Cool. So, while this thing is doing its thing, we can't weld that, so how about we continue doing our thing over here? Yeah. Let's just keep doing our very ugly looking vertebrate thingy. Not a vertebrate, I mean, it's gonna be looking more like a vertebrate than a pelican, but you know, it is what it is. It is fine. It is fine. We can hide stuff in the wings, like for example gyros. I would say that's a good use of space, because there is no like reason just to fill up all of these with blocks. That would be kind of a bunch of good armor, but we ain't using... we're not gonna use armor for anything. This ain't a combat vehicle. Sure, whatever. As long as they are all pointing in the same direction, that's all that I truly care. And yeah, we should have more than enough resources to pretty much just build this thing, and yeah, because like just when it comes to iron, totally not an issue. Wait, where is most of my I had more iron. Game, I had like I had more iron a while ago. You lie into game. I'm gonna be mad with you if you already spent 50k of iron on girders. Are girders that expensive? I don't think so. I don't think this justifies that many that much iron disappearing. But well, it is what it is. We can go back over there. It is fine. It just takes a tad bit of time to deploy the crane and get the resources, but I mean, we can just like do it. It's not like there is zero difficulty in acquiring resources as long as we know where they are, and they are not super deep underground, of course. Are all of you welded in the same direction? You are. Okay, that's cool. More things that we can hide in the wings. Don't want a ore detector over here. There's no point, because we'll be flying. Not really. Air is not known to have ore deposits, believe it or not. I know. What a shock. What a revelation I just dropped on you. Subscribe for more. But yeah, because air is not known for its rich ore deposits, an ore detector it's really not necessary over here. A beacon, once again, we are gonna have an antenna somewhere around here, so, once again, not really. I remember in the last playthrough you had some sort of portable crane to move resources around. It was pretty rad. Yeah, actually the idea would be something similar. We can build a large grid ore detector and just attach it to this thing and fly around if we really need to find resources. But other than that, it's mostly for transportation of maybe crates if we really need to. Yeah, the idea is to have this be sturdy enough that it can transport stuff around in the back area, like over here. Now, I know the center of mass is not gonna be great, but once again, style points over practicality, okay? It's a fine. If push comes to shove, if we really need to, we can just put a bunch more batteries over here and shift the center of mass this way. But yeah, I don't think we need like anything else really over here on the wings. I think I'm just gonna leave them all low, to be perfectly honest. If we end up needing anything, we grind it, access it, and put it over there. But for now, yeah, it's done. Let's cover this up. Because now comes one of the most difficult parts. Every time I try to build wings, I always give up on this stage, which is the transition between the wing and the cockpit. Like this part over here. It's always so freaking difficult for me. And even getting like this thing properly like all lined up and beautiful, yeah. I got better over time, right? It's no longer like super blocky thingies, but I still have some difficulty making some of these shapes, shall we say. But I'm gonna take my time with this one. This is kind of our not long-term project, but it's our time killer, right? While we are waiting on other things to be done, we can come over here and just get this one done. It's like our side project, our garage project. You know, every guy must have a good garage project, you know? My garage project right now is to just find the time and energy to jump start my car. That's my car, my garage project right now. I kept my car in the garage so long that the battery is dead now, and I have to jump start it. But because I'm a lazy bastard and I have Miss Manager's car available, I just don't do it. I said, I'll do it tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. Oh boy. Especially because, you know, in order to do that, I have to do an extremely complicated maneuver to put the other car face first into the garage. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that day, let me tell you right now. Like, that day is coming this week. This week I'll have to do it. It's one of those things. Never remind a man. You don't need to constantly remind a man every 6 months to do something. He's going to eventually do it if he said so, right? But this week is the week that I really have to do it, because I need to return the jump cables, because believe it or not, I have my jump cables with me, except they are locked inside of the trunk of the car, which doesn't open because there is no battery in it. Very smart. Yeah. Very smart planning out of me. So, yeah, it would be nice. I'm pretty certain the owner of the jump cables that I requested or borrowed, he probably would be feeling a lot better having his own jump cables with him. You know, because you never know when you're gonna need it. That's the kind of thing that you kinda need, you kinda have, but you don't really ever want to use them. But yeah, well. Like, mine see plenty of use. Like, I don't know why, okay? I don't know what luck have I conjure up, but it is the second defective battery in a row that I bought for my car. Oh boy. It's like, it's one of those things. Man, I can't find the block that I'm looking for. Maybe... yeah, I think it's in this one. Like, you need to be really unlucky to buy, like... Yeah, it's this one. To buy so many batteries with, like, with defect, like, back to back. Especially because batteries ain't cheap. Money doesn't grow on trees, man. But unfortunately, you only notice that they are defective after the period where you keep the receipt on your person and you throw it away because you'll say, it's working now, so it's probably gonna work, like, forever, right? Nope, you throw the receipt away, the battery starts failing. Oh well. I have a USB power bank that can also start a car 2 or 3 times. A USB power bank. Oh, like the thing is to recharge your phone. Oh, that's nice. Like, one of the things that I want to buy is a battery charger. Like, they are not very expensive. And given my tendency to buy defective batteries, I think I should have one with me. Especially because, like, removing the battery from the car is far easier than jump starting it. Like, yeah. Just getting the battery out, putting on charge during nighttime, and then coming in the morning, put it back in its place. It's like a 5-minute operation. Super easy. You need, like, pretty much just almost no tools whatsoever. Just one. And yeah. And then, you know, I don't have an excuse to lazy out, because I will not get the battery charger stuck on my trunk, I mean. Like a dummy person. Oh well. Just another day, another adventure in the life of the Beast Manager. Buying something and then forgetting it, and then not using it because it's not accessible. Oh well. Oh, the USB thingy cost you $40 and that saved you a few times at work Yeah, because if you can carry, like... I mean, I always carry the charger with me. This doesn't look very nice. I'll have to redo that or think about that for in a little while. Like, I always carry my USB charger with me. But like a power bank would also be a nice substitute for it, because maybe you are in a public transportation where you don't have access to electricity. Or maybe your boss just doesn't like you charging your phone on company electricity. It's kinda dumb, but you know, better. Bosses be bosses. Right, right. So, always
Energy low.
it's a nice thing to have. But have we touched anything yet? No. You're really telling me that the silicon deposit, it's not gonna be in here? Okay, game. We'll extend this to its fullest, and if it is not, we'll just move forward. Like, I'm pretty certain I saw, like, silicon and magnesium and whatnot over there. But no. No. Huh. But yeah, I also have, like, a small USB charger thingy for my phone when I go out in camp. Because, you know, like your old Nokia 3310 would last. It would have a battery that will last like a week. Your modern phone barely can hold on for 12 hours. So if you go out and camping, a USB power bank is almost required. I always charge my USB power banking at work. Oh, I see. So you are. How should I put it? You're saving, like you're putting company's electricity into your pocket and taking it home. Smart. That's smart. I wish you could do the same with internet. Right? You just stockpile on internet mobile data while you are at work, and then you bring it home, and that way you don't need to pay for a service provider, right? That would be fun. But well, like, why can't I recharge my mobile data plan while I'm at home? Like, if I have Wi-Fi at home, I should be able to recharge my my mobile plan. Like, I think that's obvious. The only reason why the companies don't allow you to do that is so they can scam you out of additional money for your mobile plan. Obviously, everybody knows that. Totally, no need for tinfoil hat in here. Just saying. Electricity is damn expensive in Germany. My phone has 6,000 milliampere battery, lasts about 1 or 2 days. Oh, that's nice. I mean, like, whenever phones are brand new, they tend to last actually 2 days. Mine is like maybe... It's pre-COVID, so... maybe 2019 that I got it. So now it's only natural, it's getting a little bit tired, you know. It's getting into its senior years right now. But hey, it still works, so...
Low.
No, Susan.
Fuel critical.
So, oh my god. Yeah, like, as long as my phone works, like, I'm not thinking about you know, replacing it. Like, for me to replace a phone, it really needs to be like on its last legs. Because I get attached to my phones, you see. They have a bunch of stuff in them that I am just too lazy to change to another phone. Like, a bunch of photos. Why? Like it's so much hassle to transfer all of that stuff into your new phone that I just rather not have a new phone. It's like, until its last legs, I like, yeah. There is no retirement for my electronic equipment. They must work until they die. Such is the base manager way. What? Let's see. I see. This one is going down and going down. What kind of blocks do we have for this one? I'm pretty certain that there might be something over here. Let's check these ones first. So many odd bars. 2 to 3 years old. So it's actually like some... already has some years into it. You must have a pristine... like a battery preservation etiquette. Oh, wait, I think it's this one? Nah, it's not this one. Close. We're closing in. Like, bruh. You're telling me there is no uniting block between those two. Get the hell out of here, game. I don't believe you. That's a lie. That gotta be a lie, game. Game. What? Well. This one's gonna be interesting. So apparently we don't have a block that unites two half ramp things into each other. You would have thought that would be something that would be included in. I mean, that does seem like a pretty frequent transition. Ah, there we go. See, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I was just looking in the wrong department. Okay. Ooh, for a moment I thought I had to redo like this thing, and I was feeling already the laziness, okay? I was already feeling like the laziness in me saying, bro, you're just gonna grind this all out, because you're not gonna redesign it. No, 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 no. Now, over here, we don't need to redesign it, but we do need to cover it up. So, over here, we are gonna go like this and this, but we ran out of plates. And there we go. But yeah, my friends, as far as I am aware, when it comes to batteries, these lithium batteries or whatever, they were supposed to be like resilient and whatnot to losing their charge capabilities and stuff like that. But as far as I am aware, there is like some things that you should be careful with it, like you should never let it drain completely, or if it drains completely you shouldn't force it, or something along those lines. I don't know. A friend of mine was like super into that kind of things, and he was like telling me all about it, but I was just like, yeah, sure. Oh, sounds super dope, bro. Wow. Oh, interesting. And I completely forgot about everything he told me. Other than that one, oh, you shouldn't like fully discharge it, because like the atoms, they don't like it too much. Their feelings get hurt or something, and so you shouldn't do it. Go. Oh, here we go again. Did I do anything over here to safeguard like this ugly part of the ship? No. And no, I did not. So we are going to reinvent the wheel right now. Overnight is the worst, you say? Completely empty is bad, completely full is bad, overnight is the worst. Well, guess when I charge my phone? It's overnight. So that might explain a few things. Well, I suppose that future me can deal with it. Present me doesn't really feel like it. We already solved one design issue today, so it's a fine. It's a fine. Yeah, let's just weld a few extra things and then let's go check on that silicon. See how are we doing on it. Hopefully we actually are going towards or through a silicon node, because I really don't want to waste like 30 minutes of my life waiting for like nothing, for no return on our investment. Let's see. We got something over there. We got the magnesium thingy. Not a lot, so we just caught the edge of the node, like with our pistons fully extended. No, there is still more to go. Cool! Let's take a look at how much magnesium we now have in our possession. Magnesium. Well, a little bit. It's sufficient for a couple of bullets, I'm pretty certain. Man. Do you know when you... Oh my god. Oh, please. Inata, don't do that. Stop. Oh my god. My cats are at it again, my friend. She's calculating what kind of thing can she can do. You see, over here on the bottom floor, most of the pipes are just hanging yet, because we haven't covered the... not the roof, but the top of the floor, right? Like... Yeah, it's like... How would you call, like... this part, because this is not the roof, that is the roof. Yeah, we haven't covered this part, so all the pipes are hanging, and so my cats are constantly calculating how much effort would it take for them to hang from pressurized water pipes. One day I know I'm gonna come back home and have a ginormous flood over here and have a bunch of very happy cats waiting for me. I don't know. Look, I don't know, that's maybe a joke I shouldn't... Nah, don't make that joke, please, manager. Move on, let's moving on. We can't forget that the Portuguese sensitivity is not exactly the same as the rest of the world. We are not as... We're a bit more loose with our words, shall we say, so maybe don't make those kinds of jokes. But in any case... did I make this as asymmetrical? Did I truly do? No. Oh, okay, I did not. It's just I forgot to add these blocks over here. But yeah, we failed to get the silicon, which means we'll have to retract, but because we're getting the magnesium, it's fine. When it comes to like firepower, just yet we don't need it. We haven't picked a fight with pirates. Pirates won't care about us if we don't care about them, at least for now. As long as we don't go snooping around in their business, they won't care too much. High temperatures also don't help batteries, apparently, but a few manufacturers now have many helpful battery care functions that are programmed into the thingies, I suppose, that stuff like, hey, if it is charged, maybe cut the power to it so that it doesn't overcharge or something like that. But overnight charges your phone within a maximum of 2 hours, but they still get power for 6 or more hours, and they don't like that at all. Now that you mentioned that, I noticed, okay, that if I try to charge my phone during the day, the phone is gonna say quick charge enable. However, during if I go at night, whenever I put it to recharge, it says slow charging enable, and it's not
critical.
Susan, I'm having a conversation over here with Perch. Could you please stop interrupting us? And it's not like a function that I have like selected or anything. It just like does it by itself. So suppose that's one of the functions that you may be talking about, so that you know it takes longer to charge while I'm asleep, in order not to tingle it with electricity for longer periods than it needs to. Now, hopefully, these batteries won't get well, not damaged, but lose their charging capabilities, because that would be bad. Now, if you are wondering why I'm not welding them just yet, because we are pulling power from batteries, and that would like drain them of the very little power that they have with them. So Yeah, I think that's gonna be the last thing we are gonna do is, well, those batteries. But yeah, we can start making the cockpit. Someone wants attention today. Put into production, dump everything, pull out everything, and wait a little bit. Start welding a few things, like the cockpit, maybe the thrusters. We do have a tad bit of cobalt, but we are gonna require more. Luckily for us, we have found some. Over there, not very far away. What you want? Hmm? She wants to play with me. The snubbiest of cats wants to play now. Like, we call her the pancake cat. You wanna know why? Because if you even try to touch her, like, she's just gonna do like that thing that cats do when they don't want to be touched, but she does it very aggressively. Like, and preemptively. Like, your hand is right here and she's already doing it. You're not touching it, and she's already pancaking herself all over the floor. And now she wants to play, now that I'm busy. Of course! Of course! Pancake cats want to play right now. By the way, why are you wobbling so much? Don't wobble, you scare me. Probably because the crane has reached its full extension, or it's because it's doing a dum-dum or something like that. Not fully extended, are you doing a dum-dum? Yeah, you are colliding right there. For some ungodly reason. There we go, so we have just wasted a bunch of stuff, because this thing decided to start colliding. Wonderful! These are the many wonderful things that Space Engineer has to offer us. Let's start retracting it, because it's doing nothing. Other than being annoying, of course. Like, where are you colliding? It's right... there. Is this better now? Clearly, okay. Like a millimeter of stuff. A millimeter was all that it took to upset this build so much. Oh well. Well, moving on. Now that we have the magnesium, we can go all belligerent and whatnot, but we are peaceful creatures over here. We don't want any conflict just yet. Yet, of course, being the word of choice, obviously. Once we get ourselves a mighty spacecraft, then we can talk about conflict then. And now we have to still shape this box. I don't know yet how we are gonna shape it. But yeah, we're like most of these blocks that we are welding right now, they are gonna leave. Is just in case they stay behind and we feel over. Apologies, my friends. And we feel over them with other blocks. You know, I just kind of want to have them already ready to go. You know. But yeah, while we wait, how about we do the thrusters? Oh my god, there we go again. Bruh. You seriously pissed me off right now. Stop! Can I remove the tubes from there? Alright, it's a fine, I'm not gonna lose my marbles. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. I already lost them a long time ago, in a faraway place. The base manager marbles were spread like dust grains in the wind, all over a vast galaxy. Filled with dupes. Because, yeah. For those of you who never played Oxygen Not Included, it is a wonderful game, but you must be willing to sacrifice your sanity, because the gods of Oni demand it. There is no enjoyment. No. You must sacrifice your sanity, otherwise you're not gonna have fun. You're just gonna be frustrated all the time. You must laugh at your own failures. You must be one of those persons that, yeah. But well. So, Susan, there is none of that for you to take away from me. Haha! We win! Again! And now that thing exploded. That would be fantastic. Yeah, let's get some thrusters going. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 thrusters, right? 4 of the big ones. Yeah, we're gonna add more in the future. But for now, we can just use the cobalt that we have. Although maybe it's not a bad idea to build more storage. Speaking about that, let's monitor our situation. Our cargo situation. Full, 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 and full. We wasted all of that magnesium because everything is full. Wonderful. That is just so lovely. I love it. Meh, at least we got some stuck in here. Nah, it's not that bad. Sometimes there is a battery variant programmed in the alarm clock menu or battery menu which charges your smartphone to 50% and then starts charging 1 hour before the alarm clocks, but this is off by default. Oh, I see. Well, look how much smartness there is in phones nowadays. They truly are smartphones. They live up to their name, you see. Like the phone, like I don't know how, it can recognize you when you are getting spam calls from a number you don't want to pick up. Okay, like a while ago I was just being spammed, called by like, I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know why, but you know. If I don't pick up the first time, maybe I'm not gonna pick up the 500th time. But some call center really wanted to talk to me very desperately, and I really didn't want to listen to their bullshit. So, first, like, I don't know how, one day, like, the phone just pop up a message saying, you have, you have refused, like, to answer this number, like, a few times, something like that. Do you want to permanently block it? And I was like, yes, please. You should have asked me that sooner. Yes, please block it forever. Out of my life. And it worked. I said yes, and then never again did I get spam from that particular number. That, and then the European Union posted like that law that requires like stuff to have like super care with your privacy data, and if you say that you want your data to be removed, they are forced to. And so the next time the spam call center called me from another number, I just said, please get my data out of your system right now. And they are like, but you're gonna miss on so many. Nope, get my data out of your system, please. Thank you. And never again. You know what? The European Union, they are a bunch of fun suckers. They like to suck the fun out of everything, but sometimes they do have some nice ideas about those kinds of things, you know? It's not all bad. Oni would be a funny stream. It could be fun, because mostly I just spend 4 hours staring at my screen, waiting for the dupes to do stuff. Okay, we are out of something. We out of... Oh, really? I don't know if I believe you, but sure. Yeah, it would be mostly a conversation stream other than a... Bro. Stop. Stop, okay? Just Just don't. You also. It's not you. You. Knock it off, okay? No. I said knock it off. Thank you.
Energy low.
But actually, like a little bit of base manager lore, the very first thing that I have ever streamed on this channel, on this Twitch channel, was actually Oxygen Not Included, like 2 years before I made my first YouTube video. We can get this, by the way, since we are over here, because why not? So yeah, I already streamed at least only once over here. It was actually like a few extra, more than one day. But at that time I was severely inexperienced as a Oni player. So there was still plenty to learn. It was not the base manager of today. No, 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 no. It was still the base manager of the past that had crazy ideas that mostly of the time didn't work. Bro, please produce me this first. And then this, okay. That's all that I really want to. Is the grids. Now this, please. Thank you. Come on. There we go, beautiful. Now, by the way, speaking about streaming and Oni and other games, I've been thinking on how should we, like, I kind of want to, I think I have moved past the experimental stage of streaming now. I'm kind of liking what we are doing now over here, the balance that we have between YouTube and streaming. I kind of like it where we are over here. So I think I'm gonna start taking streaming a little bit more serious, although we are still just gonna do like the 3 days a week kind of thing for 3 hours. The magical 3-3. But maybe we should also insert other games, you know? Because I don't know if this is gonna be a reality or not, but me and the Demand 19, we are experimenting with cross-play multiplayer for Space Engineers, so maybe there will be a new Space Engineer series. Now that series would not be streamed, I don't think. It would be a regular series like our Project Zomboids, where we record them on the weekends and then we edit them throughout the week. Of course, you know, details are still sparse on that. Like the demand still needs to like the game, because I'm not gonna force him to play a game he doesn't like. Like that's dumb. Like no one should be wasting their time playing games they don't like, right? But so far I think he's liking it, so there might be a possibility that is something in the future. However, I don't think that we are gonna give up on this particular series just because of it. However, we might scale it down a little bit, where you know, we put other games in rotation. Like for example, during my transition period where I was moving out and I was not making content, I actually played Subnautica from start to finish, and I really regretted not making a playthrough out of it. Because first and foremost, I thought I was not gonna finish it, because I tried to play Subnautica a bunch of times before, but I always get scared of it, okay? Like, I have an unreasonable fear of drowning, okay? It is one of, like, it is one of my traumas, okay? Drowning. As a kid, I almost drowned 3 times, okay? It never affected me until I grow up to become an adult. For some reason, like, oh, I just almost drowned. Can I go at it again, Mom? Like, I'm fine now. Can I go at it again? But now that I am an adult, I'm like, do you really want to go into the pool? Fine, I'll just sit in here and look at you. Don't worry. Go have all the fun that you want. Just don't ask me to go with you. I mean, I still like to go to water parks, but anything above neck height for me, it's a big no-no. So yeah, Subnautica, Like, I always had, like, I don't know, it just makes me very uncomfortable, that game. But for some reason I got really into it. I was able to move past my fear of the Leviathans, and I actually finished it. It was a very fun playthrough. That, you know, I wish I could have shared with you guys, because there was a bunch of pooping my pants moments. So maybe we can do that. I mean, Subnautica is like 8 hours of gameplay. Oh, this is not welded. Really? Huh. Interesting. Yeah. It's like I was gonna say, Subnautica is like 8 to 12 hours of gameplay before you reach the end. It's not that long of a game. So maybe it's something that we can bring to the channel. Not immediately, I'm not gonna say it is gonna be the next game or anything. The other day I was just watching G. Morian, the dude that I raided the other day, play a Dyson Sphere. I also have that game on my list, but I never gave it a true try. I played it for like 30 hours and then got like to play other things and forgot about that. I never gave it a proper try, and I think it's like a shame, really, because that game does look a lot of fun, and I probably should try it. But yeah, a little bit of rotation, diversity to this channel, so that we don't get just pure space engineers for a very long time. Because, you know, if I'm gonna be making a YouTube series about space engineers and then also posting streams about space engineers, that would make the channel on YouTube just about space engineers. And you know how we roll, and we always have at least like 2 or 3 games rolling at the same time. I still need to finish Company of Heroes. I forgot to record more episodes and I'm failing. I failed to post Monday and today, but yeah, tomorrow is a day to record those. But after that, I need more stuff to bring to the channel, so yeah. We might need to start bringing other things, but well, that's like something for the future.
Energy low.
Yeah, Susan doesn't agree, you see. Susan is like, you are going to abandon me. You bastard. How dare you abandon me? Your energy is now low. You recharge, base manager. How you feel about that abandonment? Jesus, Susan. You don't need to be so mean. There is an unwelded block behind the seat. Yeah, I noticed. I was trying to weld it. That's when I noticed that the seat was partially welded already. I think I will have to grind it out, because it's noticeable. And you know, if it was just an hidden block, maybe I would be lazy. But yeah, can I weld it through here? Maybe. Oh yes, I can. Nice. I don't need to grind the seat. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so most of the structure is done. This will be shaved off eventually. Do we have braking thrusters already? We do not. Alright. So, braking thrusters. Where do we want to put those bad dudes? We don't need a lot of them. Because, you know, braking is boring. Yeah, going fast is nice, but braking, no one likes that. So let's see if we can put some over here, maybe, like attached to this without being too without noticing them too much. It's gonna be noticeable. It's definitely gonna be noticeable. We could try to put them over here, but once again, not the best support for it. We had space over here where we put the gyros. Like, wow, I really did not thought about reverse thrusters, base manager. I mean, you could put them over here, like 2. But that doesn't, like, look very great, especially if you want to put, like, a little bit of armor on there. Well, that kind of sucks. I mean, for now, we could, like, just put them over here, right? Come on. But the problem about putting them over here would be that we need to leave them, like, exposed to the outside elements. Which would, in turn, like, make the nose of the craft a tad bit weird? Question mark? Let's try to make this part. If we can fit these 3 thrusters over here, it's fine. If we can't, they need to go somewhere else. Because, you know, the nose of the craft is actually kind of important. As, you know, aerodynamical blah 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 stuff. That is super important, and you know, because it's aerodynamics and this is a vehicle, therefore is probably super important. Now, how are we gonna do this? We kind of want it to, like, go like so, right? So we start with this. So we need to start over here. Let's see if I can do the thing that I kinda had in mind to to get this area just a tad bit more like beautiful, right? That is fine, at least for now. Problem is over here. Now the idea was to do this over here to kind of counteract the blockiness a little bit. Now we can go like this, right? And then we can double it up over here with another ramp. Will this be okay? Let's see if this will kinda block. Please block. Thank you. Now, once again, these parts where the wing meet, they're gonna change, but no. No. Nope. Nope. Doesn't look good. Looks awful. Get out of here. You ugly, no one likes you. It was worth a try, okay. It was worth the try, but clearly not the answer. Okay, let's try a little bit more of a straight line with less curves, because clearly the problem were the curves. If we go like... not like that, but like this... God damn it. And then like... this... we need to block it up so that we have attachment point, and then we go like this... bam, 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 and then we go like this, bam, 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 we then cover that part over there with blocks. Will this be better? Nope, I can tell you already that this is not better. Nope, but this is slightly better, actually. Actually, this is not that bad. Because the Pelican actually is like super, like, very straight in this part. So... I know this is never gonna look like a Pelican in like not a million years, but we can still take... nah, we can't because of these parts, but it's fine because of these parts. Yeah, let's do that. Go away, go away, go away, go away. You don't look good over here. Go away, come on. Now, the idea would be to do something like this. Can we find a transition for this? Let's see if we can find a transition for this. Because the idea would be to do something like this. Yeah, that would make it a little bit more smoother. Then over here we transition to another kind of ramp. Like this. And then like this. I'm thinking I'm getting there. I think I'm getting there. It's just that the transition areas will be the most difficult part. Will this profile be good? Not really. Not really. Over here, it would be good if we started like a one block higher, and it came down into a block right there, like this. Which means we need to start this a block higher, and maybe this as well. Who knows? Let's see. So that we end up like this, and then like this. I don't think I did the correct... Nope, I did not do it correctly. Please, manager. You're pulling ahead a little bit too much, good sir. It's like this, and then like this. Right, in here we put a full block. And in here, this is where we kind of want... like the other transition. Like, if the transition over here with the wing is good, I think this profile will work. If the transition is garbage, then it's not gonna work. So for now, we are going to believe that the future me will be capable of actually doing a nice transition. How about you? Are you done? Have you siphoned all the stuff from there? Nope, it's still massively full. Massively full. Oh! That's no bueno. Well. I suppose we need to turn on our hydrogen engines now. We have 3 hours of power, oh boy. Well, there goes all of our hydrogen. Off it goes. It's a fine. Now let's see if the hydrogen engine is not bugged. Sometimes it can happen. It's working, it's not bugged, so nice. Well, there goes all my hydrogen. It's fine, it's fine. It's a fine. Don't worry, I'm not gonna cry. I just don't want to go completely flat, because there is no jump cables over here to kickstart your battery. There, okay, so... I think... What kind of transitions do we have available over here? For ramps, let's see. Let's start with the transitions. Holy smokes. It became like a very dark for a split second over here. Then we can make these. Right? This can be like a form of transitions. Sort of, like this, right? Let's see if this is actually like nice. If this fits like a glove. It's not terrible for starters, okay? At least that. At least it's not a terrible start. Me just... nope, wrong key. Me just put one of these over here, so that I can have a little bit more better perspective. I mean, if the nose goes like that, and then pulls it like that, maintains, and then goes like this, maybe we can make it work. I'm getting slightly skeptical of our ability to do this. See if we can, like, if we grind it down a little bit, can we make it slightly better? If we go like this. At least just for a little bit, and then we pull it inwards again. Let's see. First and foremost, just in case this ends up sticking around, because we're gonna cover it up, it's gonna be difficult to weld afterwards if we really want to use it. Put a makeshift wind turbine on top. You can't. You need to be a station. You need to attach yourself to voxel for wind turbines to work, I think. Only solar panels work for mobile grids. Because it would be nice if we could drive around with the ginormous solar, like wind turbines attached to us. It could be something funny. Okay, let me just make sure that I'm... where is the other one? Here it is. Like, please come over here. Okay. Please attach yourself. That's not gonna look great, Space Manager. Full block it up. Full block it up. I mean, it's gonna look girthy. That much is for certain. It's gonna look mighty beefy. Yeah, I think this is the place where I kind of want to start going like this afterwards, like... But now that you say that about the wind turbine, you know what? Let me just... out of curiosity... Where is it? These ones I know they work. Wind turbines, where are you at? I know I had you in my hotwire at some point. Just out of curiosity. You go there. Interior plates. Easy. Okay, maybe I got a few extra components too much, but that's fine. Go! Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, if I go over here, just for science, my friends, this is a learning moment. Think that if I go over here, and nope. I almost did it, stupid. I'm glad all my things are up. Oh boy, 6% hydrogen. And I bet you I barely charge my thingies, my batteries. Well, in any case, if I'm pretty certain. Man, it's not that key. Jesus, Space Manager, stop fat fingering it. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I can't convert it into a station, but I'm pretty certain that if I could, the wind turbine would work. Oh well. It is fine. There are resources we need anyway, so... It was a good suggestion, you know, good idea. I'm out, ain't I? This is all the ice that I have. Well, at least did we get to charge, you know, our sweet batteries a little bit. Nope, not even a tiny little nope. Fully recharged in 2 hours. Well, at least there is that. Well, the thing is running, at least there is, like, a good amount of power. Which means... should I go for another attempt at this? Maybe not. Because there is still a bunch of stone. Okay, we're gonna pack up and we're gonna go towards the ice, and until we are full, we ain't leaving. Turn off this. Turn off this. Turn on this. Rotor should come to a stop soon. This. Up. Exit. This. Side. The other side, base manager. The hinge needs to be reprogrammed again. Because it's gonna go towards the other side, right? So if I go now over here into the deployed one, and I press 8, and I press reverse. Uh-oh! Here comes the thunderstorms. Which one do I want? It's this one, right? Hinge turret mid deploy. You're on. Turret block on. Hinge lock is off. The limit... You're having a positive RPM, meaning you should go positive and not towards the negative. Although, let me just test this out quickly. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Weird hinge thingies, okay? Weird hinge thingies. Okay, so now this thing is programmed correctly again. I just need to remember. Please, base manager, put the camera upwards, otherwise the hinge is not gonna work as intended. And here we go. This should be it. Maybe bad things are gonna happen, so let's just put this down before bad things happen. Then go exit. Control 1, U. Control 2, 5. Oh, everything looks kinda nice. We need to go like this. Okay, no hinges are making any forces now. We lock, and no wobbling without turning off anything. Oof. Then there is only one variant with solar panels for free electricity. Yeah, no. What we could do... I actually thought about this, it's just that I'm being lazy, actually. Because the turret blocks have a very nice functionality to them. Where is it? I saw it the other day. Always aim at the sun. You can make like a turret block like we have made over here, right? This and that, put a few solar panels, one turret block, bam, you have a solar tracker. For free power. It's mostly that, you know, laziness maybe? Shall we build one? We shall build one, shall we not? Let me just turn on the lights. There we go. Not that it makes much of a difference, it's still daytime, but, you know. Yeah, we need ice, we need power. Power first, ice second. I would say so. Man, this is quite the problem, because you see, if we put that, like, that's gonna be quite big and bulky. And it's gonna mess us up because it's another subgrid on these things. On this thing. Oh man. Oh man. No, let's go towards the ice first, and then we'll think about this a little bit, because, yeah, this is gonna require some time. Now, what was that noise? Huh, wonky. We want to go towards ice plus magnesium, which is next to the iron. Yeah, let's go there. And we are like very full right now. Now, this thing is starting to take shape. If you look at it from the front, it looks almost like half built. Just don't look towards the back where there is only a skeleton, you know? The skeleton is part of the craft. Like, it looks like it's a old for the flatbed, you see? An old, reliable workhorse. Totally not a planetary crawler wannabe. No, 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 no. Oh boy, we're going a little bit too fast, Beast Manager. Oh boy. Oh boy. This thing is really wonky to... Well, it's not difficult to control. It just takes a severe amount of time to get it to turn, okay? It's not very responsive, shall we say. But at the same time, we are trying to drive the equivalent to a, I don't know, maybe a 4-story building as a truck. That can't be easy. It reminds me of that movie. What was it called? With the Deadly Engines, I think it's called. They have like mobile cities that go around and nibble on each other, and other weird stuff, but mostly the mobile cities that go around and cannibalize other. 25 meters per second equals 90 kilometers per hour. I mean, it's fine. That's the speed limit for trucks in Portugal. You see, so I'm going the speed limit. No cop can give me a ticket. You see, officer, I'm just well, maybe now I'm going a bit too fast. But you see, officer, I'm not breaking the law. I am just distracted because the ice was right there. But like, speed is a bit difficult to measure in meters per second, you know. Wow, the turning rate on this thing is terrible. I mean, the wheels in the back, they are helping a little bit. But yeah, this is the best we can do, by the way. There is very few things we can do to improve the turning rate. Damage accession. Damage report. What have we Okay, we're fine. I need a speed bump, not a speed bump, a frontal bumper for this thing. Oh man, I don't know the English word. You know those ramming bars? Bull bars. Yeah, we need bull bars for this thing. In Portuguese we call those calculars, not pull bars, but yeah, I need myself a calcular. Matavacas, as we call it over here. Because clearly, even though there is no bulls, there are things a little bit more sturdy than bulls. Okay, we kind of want to aim for the ice. If we can get some silicon as well, it would be nice. I saw the ice right there. Don't you lie to me, game. Okay. There you go. Like, look at the game trying to fool me into a false sense of not security, but that I am in the correct spot. Let's see. Pull out our big drills. Where them ice? There is Mag. I want the ice. It's right there. Okay. You say right there, right? How about right here? Any ice over here? I mean, there do be ice over here. Fuck's sake, really? Well, I was just gonna tag it so that I knew where to point the back of my my rover, but I kinda have an idea. Okay, let's just point it a little bit towards that general location. So I need to go like this forward to rotate a little bit, and then go backwards just slightly and rotate that way. Think this is gonna be fine. Let's just rotate it a little bit more. Think this should be okay. Let's just take a second. Yep, there. Oh! That was funny. At least that was funny, okay? Nice. Yeah, look. Right there. Right freaking there. Let just tag this. Can I see that from the cockpit? Maybe. Looks okay. Alright. Do we want to extend this? Maybe. Maybe. Let's extend the platform. Then we'll get ourselves some ice, shall we? Now, whoa. Those rails be wobbling a little bit. Like everything in this build likes to wobble. It is the wobble build. It is a fine, my friends. Come on. Just do your thing. Are you done? Hopefully you're done. Let's untangle the mag plate. Let's go like this. No, in fact, we'll go like... We need to... Oh my god. Sorry, my friends, this is still very confusing. We need to reverse this. I said we need to reverse this. Bruh. 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 What? Positive velocity. You are at minus 90. Therefore you should be going towards the thingy. But no, no. Mostly because I bet you what I know what it is. Is the magneticism of this thing. There is no way of turning off that magneticism, so we just go into this and we give it a little bit of a try. This case like this. Can you go now by yourself? See, we just need to pull it off the mag plate because like that thing keeps it stuck. So it is totally fine. I'm getting better at operating this thing. Pull it up while we deploy. Now we wait for the deployment to be complete. Tux should be right about now. Perfect. I know this is a bit like wobbly and stuff, but it's fine. It's totally fine. Now, can we aim towards that little hole I made? I mean, can I even see the hole? I can't see it. I bet you the shade is covering it. God damn it. Where are them holes? Where the hole at? Huh? It's magic. It's gone. Man, I don't know. Point down and go for it. Jesus, how difficult can it be? How difficult can it be? Right, right. Down. 5 down. You ain't going downwards anymore. We need to exit. This is the one thing that I find very hassling about doing this. No, no, no. The other way, the other way. Until we touch down. There we go. We almost have touchdown. Now, the thing that I find very, like, a very big hassle is the fact that I need to exit and enter again to be able to control the other bit of my turret thingy. There we go. This should be okay. I mean, it says ice right there, so I'm assuming there is ice in this very large area. Hopefully we do have enough power for this. Like, we have 3 hours, so we should be able to get into the ice soon enough. Yeah. Okay. Time to continue doing the frontal part of this thing while we are desperate for that sweet ice. Now, so far it's not terrible, but ain't great either, to be perfectly honest. This... This ain't great. Huh, well, this is what I get to try to design something that has some logic to it. You guys, like, I am good at designing asymmetrical things that make no sense whatsoever. That is easy. Well, easy. Just watch how many episodes it took me to finish the swordfish last season. But in a sense, it's far easier than trying to make something which is actually symmetrical. Because like this is getting hideous, hideous. What an ugly duckling. But you know what? I'm far too much invested into this now to go back. There is no turning back now. We are gonna take it, either we like it or not, okay? This is how things are gonna roll. Now this over here needs to be redesigned. Something like this. Because just because it's gonna be an ugly duckling, it doesn't need to be fully a super ugly duckling, just maybe a little bit. Just a tad little bit of ugliness going around. Ah, okay, this is not gonna help. There we go. The opera show is about to start. Hopefully you guys won't be able to hear that, but yeah. I do have the opera singer over here. Over the years one gets used to it. The Summoning of Cthulhu. A play by Inata-sama. Ah, oh boy. Okay, so the idea would be to do something like this over here. Right, for the bottom part of the window. How do we go from this to here without making it look like a ginormous piece of barf? We don't, exactly, but I know that you were thinking that, but this is gonna be very interesting. Yeah, I know. Man, the more I build, the uglier this thing gets. But there is a solution over here, at least to kinda like can kinda do this to tuck it a little bit more inwards. Go like this and then like this, right? And then on this one we put these things. So let's try to do that. Now I do need to remember that no, it's too early for this thing to be getting out the how in God's name is this already like I'm fat fingering it, like the fat fingering it doesn't really help it. Can't withdraw 10 large tubes. You can pass through there, unless there is something else which is damaged. No. Maybe there is no space to produce the tubes? Oh, there is no space in your inventory, you stupid base manager. Okay, this clearly is, like, from time to time a bit wonky, so what we are gonna do is we are going to temporarily tell Inata to shut the fuck up, but other than that, we are going to reduce over here this slightly by 1-0. So we are going to reduce this by a factor of 10. I meant to do this on the entire piston base, not just... $7,000. No, that's the base. You dummy! You want to do it over here. Let's reduce by 1-0. Oh my god, I'm getting aggravated with myself. Can I please stop fat fingering every single key in existence? Like I press all the wrong keys at the same time. How is this possible? Ugh! Now, because we reduce the amount of force using, like being pressed against this thing, hopefully this won't be damaged so often. Hey Tips, how are you doing? Thank you for the raid. I think it wobbles because it's full. Well, at least not right now. Like, the wobbling is mostly because, like, this plus that, plus that, plus this. So we technically have, like, 1 subgrid, 2 subgrids, 3 subgrids, 4 subgrids, all of them doing something extremely violent and heavy. Like, I do believe the game doesn't like it too much when we start building subgrids on top of subgrids. Just something that I suspect. Now, why no extension out of you? Did I not press this extension button? Did I really pull the stupid? I didn't I? Here we go, beautiful piston. This is the noise we want to hear. You hear this, this tss, tss. This is the noise that we want to hear, because this means the piston is not doing constant force. Which means it's not pressing more than the material is able to withstand. Or at least that's the idea that I have from the last time we built something like this. But well, we will suppose. We will find it. We will find the truth eventually. Jesus, English difficult sometimes, my friends, I'm sorry. But well, just go and find us the ice, please. Let's go back to torturing myself with this. Oh my lord. get a bunch of blades, and hopefully with these like drilling operations we will actually get the freaking ice that we are looking for, because we really are a bit low on that resource so far, and so we kinda need to grab a tad little bit more so that we don't not suffocate, because there is oxygen, but so that we can continue flying. Our ability to fly is tied to the existence of ice. Now, out of safety, even though this is not like required, I'm gonna put that over there as an attachment point. I mean, it doesn't look super bad. I mean, it's not the prettiest thing I have ever constructed, but, you know. Oh well, sometimes, you know, we need to learn to, like, give up on being a perfectionist when we clearly do not have the ability to be one. So, you know, good enough is fine. As long as it's not super, like, mega blocky, I am fine with it. I mean, it's not a block, like a square of metal flying. It is almost, but you know, it's not. So it's fine. We also need to, just out of safety, weld this one, and this one, and this one, because we need to replace all of this. Yeah. So this part over here, I think I like it. I like it enough that it's gonna stay. That's what this entails, right? There we go. The ugliest wing around. Now this does give us a little bit of space to maybe fit a few backwards thrusters, like over here. Maybe that's not a terrible idea after all. Oh, okay. This would be the block, if we are to do this, of course. This would be the block where such an occurrence would happen. Eyeballing it, I can see that we do have enough space. Could be something like this, and like this, right? However, the thruster would sit where? Thrusters, my friends, my beautiful friends, where are you at? Give me the tiny one. Come on. It would not be the worst thing ever. 'Cause then over here we're also gonna do something like this. And then over here we just need to find the perfect little tiny bit to put over here. It's something like this, maybe. Tinier, smaller. Nope. Not this one. Not that one. Not that one. It's neither this one. You really don't have the one I'm looking for, do you? You probably don't, but I'm still gonna search it over here. Though I'm pretty certain... maybe. Ah, damn it. Like the transition game. You know what, my friends? Sometimes I gotta give it to Scrap Mechanic. You don't lose any time with transitions if you don't have any transitions. If there is only blocks, the only thing you can make is blocky, and so you don't lose time with that. You know what? Sometimes you have to enjoy the little things. Like, this is not what I'm looking. Oh no. Almost. Like, you have this one, but you don't have one slightly more aggressive. For reals? You know what? Fuck it. Like, this is a problem for later. for me to try and perfect. Who cares? It's just a tiny little bit of square. This thing is already ugly as hell. Fuck it. Let's just get rid of it. Time to repair this part now. Without making it this small, of course. It is attached in like 3 points, so even if we grind one of the attachment points by mistake, it should be fine. Oh, how about this one? Man, game, you really are a teaser. You're like, oh, I have one. Nope, psych. It would be like this, but going down on one corner. How difficult can it be? Pretty difficult, says the game. Game, no. No. You cannot be happy.
Fuel low.
Oh my god. Hydrogen tank. Let's see if we already have hydrogen on our way. We do not. I'm stuck. That would be terrible, getting stuck over there. Unable to get away. There we go. By the way, speaking about that, I'm pretty certain we are very far from... yeah, not even close. Like, no damage, right? So far, no damage. Alright. Alrighty, game. Boy. Okay, now this part is gonna be the complicated part, getting this, like, final bit integrated. Unfortunately, it does look quite open, gotta be honest. I was expecting a little bit more enclosed, as, like, just trying to get that exhaust seeing. This does look a bit flimsy. Hopefully with the entire thing constructed, it will be fine. But maybe, I don't know if the game is gonna allow us to do this, or if it's just gonna, you know, burn it and say, and laugh in our face. But like, I don't know. The jet is right there. I don't expect this to be destroyed. Like, please, game, let me have a little bit of design freedom, okay? Like, the amount of things that we have to accommodate is terrible enough. At least allow me to have that. Let's see what the game says. Of course, that until we activate this, it's not gonna happen. So, it's not gonna be tested. I mean, it's not gonna happen. It's we're not gonna know. That's more what I kinda am trying to say. Sure, we can continue this ramp over here. We can continue like this. Yeah. It meets up perfectly over there. Yeah. I like that. Now it's just a matter of finding the transitions that we need. So that maybe this tip over here would just take the smallest triangle better than nothing at all. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, which would be probably the thing we are gonna use for that particular part. No, don't be fooled. Now there is a small tip that I know. There we go. I think it's this one. No, it's not this one. I know there is a small tip. Game. Oh, here it is. In this case, it's Beast Manager. You stupid. Now I think now is where we use that little bit like this. It's this one that we saw. No, not this one. Oh my god. There we go again into the find your transition adventure. Oh my fucking god. This is like you remember those books, Make Your Own Adventure? It's like that, but worse. Like, I'm gonna look for a little bit. If I don't find that, oh, here it is. I think it's... Man. Oof. This is the time, this is the part of... yeah, this is why I'm glad I am, like, recording... capturing game and not screen, because my fat fingering just brought like throughout this stream, I think I already brought like 2 or 3 times random stuff from my computer. Nothing like bad or anything, but still. Like, I just opened my email right now because I pressed Windows key and something, and that told the computer it's time to open up the email. Everybody knows that. Obviously. God damn it, man. And my fingers are not that fat. Like, look at this. These are not that fat of fingers. They're tiny. They're tiny. And yet I fat finger everything. Oh boy. Kiwi wife. Hey, I have a off question. My husband plays this game a lot. What would be a good gift idea I could get him to help with this game? I mean, I think a few plushies were just released from Keen Software things. There is like a spider plushie and the engineer plushie. If your husband is into that kind of things, that could be a nice gift. Now, other than that... Like, a better graphics card can always help. As well. Because, you know, this game is not a matter of... unless you already have, like, the best graphics card out there, there is always a better one. Like, this game demands sacrifices constantly. As well. Oh boy. Like... Oh, perfect. This is a transition. I was afraid I was not gonna find any. Oh, cool, the graphics card. I know, not exactly the most imaginative of answers. But, yeah, like... That, like, if Miss Manager came to me, oh, I just got you a GTX 380, I would not be upset about that. That much I have to say. Now, more game-related ideas. It's a tad bit more like complicated. There is not a lot of merchandising for this game other than the plushies, which just got released like a few, maybe 1 or 2 months ago. Man, this is gonna look not great. Oh boy. Oh man. I was thinking maybe a plane ride or to feel like he's flying. Or is that stupid? Well, I mean, it's not stupid. Flying is always nice. Like, cause I understand that some people are terrified of flying. Like, for example, one of my uncles, he was terrified of flying, right? But one day it had to be. It was mandatory. It was either flying or flying. He just had to bulk it up, and now he loves it. So, you know, for someone to go from absolutely terrified to loving it, there might be something out there, you know, that justifies it. So, you know, oh shit. I don't know about over there, but for example, over here in Portugal, we have plenty of helicopter rides that is like 50 euros for like 15 minutes. It's not, I mean, it's a bit expensive for what it is, but at the same time, it's not that expensive for what it is. You can't say like, oh, it's not, the commoners don't get to go on helicopters very often. So, I mean, it's always a different experience, and you know, if is into engineering, and machines, helicopters are impressive machines to see up close. And they are also very nice to ride as well. Don't think there is a transition that I'm looking for over here. Man, I'm looking for a particular transition that I saw once. And now I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Jesus. This is the one. Almost. We can save this. We can save this. I'm pretty certain.
Energy
Thank you very much.
low.
Oh, you're welcome. No problemo whatsoever. I hope that you're...
Energy critical.
Susan, we're trying to be nice over here, okay? I hope that your husband enjoys your gift. There we go. That bit of power into our internal batteries. That should be enough. I don't want to be waiting anymore. I'm a bit eager to solve this conundrum that we find ourselves in, but I think I might have like the answer right now. Don't know if it's gonna work, but it looks like it's gonna. It's not this one, it's this one, right? No, base manager, it's not that one. Maybe this one, base manager, maybe this one. Ooh, nice. Nice, it's getting there. We're getting there, my friends. It's taking some time, but the transitions are not gonna wait. They are not gonna win, I'm sorry. These transitions are... we are winning the war over them. Our patience is paying off. Now you guys can understand why for season 1 it was a time-lapse fest. Like... just, yeah. Without time lapses, this is a bit complicated to do in a YouTube setting. Maybe we can save this. Maybe. Like maybe like this. Because over here we now need to like kinda. We need to go. This is the part that it's gonna be complicated, but who knows, who knows. Is the moment of truth now. Will all of this dedication to transitions pay off? Let's see. I think I seen a weird transition like that. Maybe. Okay, right. And maybe, like we don't need this one over here. We can find like a way to make it a tad bit better. Who knows, right? But now comes the moment of truth. Can we transition from this to that? Or will we have to do like additional like weird stuff, right? I don't know. I don't know. So pretty much we need kind of like a full block with a little bit of a car. Like base manager, there is no possible transition over there. Like just look at what you're asking the game to have. Okay? Like you can't transition between these two things. There is no transition like for that. Stop being stupid and asking for the impossible. Which means this has to go. Because then we need to like continue this like this, right? We need this, the tip, the tiny little tip, pointing like. Come on, bro. No, there. And then go like. I want to put you like this one, like that one over there. You see? Can we do that? Or can't we? Maybe we can't. Maybe this is a three-part thingy. I think that it is. Oh man, it's just gonna complicate things even further. So I think it's this one that we are talking about over here. It's this one. Okay. Then we get rid of that, and that, and that, and that, and possibly even that, and that. But we will see. We will see. I'm hating myself. Why didn't I build something simple? Base manager, why? Why haven't I just built something simple and nice, like a platform with engines, and then we would add some beautification over it over time? No, No, the base manager requires us to go and do something ridiculous. Why? I thought to myself, oh, this should be fast. This should be done in no time. The fuck was that noise? Bro, you're not... The fuck? What just happened? Well, one component cannot be deposited. Oh, interesting. Yeah, no power. You have no access to nothing. Nothing is accessible. Yeah, death. Oh, solar panel. We can't build it. We don't have the cells to make it. But yeah, we need the solar cells. We don't have power to make the solar cells. This is mighty unfortunate. Damn. Man, I get myself in problem, in like, oh man. Well. Squeeze me. How close to the ice are you? By the way, never mind straight down. I'm just being stupid. And rushing things and getting myself into more problems. But, you know. Oh, man. Man. Okay, you know what? Is this full? Well... I can't deposit things over there. Where am I? Jesus. Oh, maybe over here? Can I put stuff in there? Well, some stuff. There we go. Oh boy. But Perchbird, yeah. The second I get some ice. Solar panels first. Man. I thought we had like 3 hours worth of power left. Like we are gonna get into the ice no problemo. But yeah, I was clearly mistaken. Oh well. It does happen sometimes. There we go. Let's just mine a little bit more. Bam, 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 bam. Now we do have a small problem, by the way. Because we need power to create hydrogen, to make power in the first place. But for that we have a... there is a fix for that, okay? First, we're just gonna turn off everything, okay? We're gonna turn off this, we're gonna turn off this, and then we're gonna reverse the pistons, number 4. Okay? Because that's consuming power. H2O2? Yeah. Let's put some in there. No, this is definitely not gonna start by itself, so... what we do... I think I have enough components for 1 battery. I think. I have 2 battery components right there. Power cells. That's power cell. Okay, I have some right there. So I have 30... I have 32 power cells. It says over there we need 80, right? Well, ain't that lovely. But that's fine, because we built this. Okay. 32, it's enough for one. And that flimsy little bit of power is what we are gonna... Oh man, I have to search for them as well. You get a bit joking. There is so many places I can't even access. But obviously that you have to search them, base manager. Like, let's see if we can get, like... Nah, this one doesn't have anything. Oof. Okay, Like, bro, where them... Like, I don't have that many cargo containers, okay? I don't have that many. So, where them components? You lied to me, game. You said that you had components. I seen the components with my eyes. It's not like we talked about it earlier. Yeah, and I thought I had more time. And then I forgot, to be honest. To be 100% honest, I just forgot. Among... Cannot withdraw... Get the hell out of here. Battery... No, power cells. Power... cell. Where then power cells? Assembler 4. Assembler 5. Okay, so they are in assemblers and not in cargo. That's like kind of even worse, because I really don't have any access to assemblers. Now do I? Which one is assembler 4? Assembler 1? 2, 3. So it's in these two, right? Right. Okay, so all the power that I have is for the hydrogen generators. We're gonna turn off everything else, like refineries and stuff. All of that is gonna get turned off. Oh, man. Which one is the other one? That's 5. I wanted from 4. So 1. Maybe over here. Alright, so before we get... Ouch. Before we get that, my friends, let me just go into the production panel. Refineries. Bam, bam, off. Assemblers. Bam, bam, off. Okay, there we go. Like, this power is not gonna last us like more than 1 second, but as long as the H2O2 generator, like, it's producing, like, I don't know, maybe 500. Okay, this is producing oxygen, it's producing the hydrogen we need, which means the engine is filling up. Okay, let's do this manually. And so that we have a tad bit of power at least available for now, and then we'll think about
inventory full.
and then we think about the solar panel thingy. Can I deposit over there? Thank you.
Inventory full.
Well, look at that. Mining by hand. How shameful.
Energy low.
I know, Susan, I know.
Inventory full.
I think we all know that by now. That we are a bit, like, empty on the power side. Okay. This should be enough for a little bit. For enough time to build the solar thingy, the solar array. Let's just take a look. Ice. Should be okay. The tank is not filling up, but this one is outputting 4.5. Huh. Like, everything is turned off, so technically, because everything is turned off, we shouldn't be wasting any power. Alright, so if I go over here, I can't, there is no control panel, maybe over here. And search for batteries. In the control panel, of course. This one is the one over here, and it's fully recharged in 2 hours, so we are technically recharging our batteries. Yep. Cool, let's continue doing that. So, we are gonna need the assemblers to be on again. So... For now, we're gonna turn them on. And let's get the solar panel out there right now. Before I forget again. So... Solar, right? How are we gonna do that? I think we're gonna do it like over here. It is the only place that makes sense, at least for now, because over there it's dangerous because of the crane. We can do stupid stuff and damage the solar array easily with the wrong movement. Now over here it's quite different. It's quite different as we only need like a few things, like we need this. And Susan didn't warn us again. Yeah, like, I don't know about that, Susan. Like, you like to warn us about everything. How about you warn us that our vehicle is about to run out of power? Solar arm. Up next, we need a hinge. By the way, I bet you, the second I finish this off, it's gonna get night time. Swear. I can see it happen right now. Go. And bam. We then go like man. Stop being annoying. Okay. We then go like this. I think it's 2 tile high. The solar farm is. Let's take a look if I can find it. 8. Go, please attach. Thank you. No. Please attach to this thing. No? Bro, it's right there. Thank you. How difficult was it? Pretty difficult, I assume. Okay, so if this is gonna be the case, let's just make it a little bit more artistic. Because why not? I mean... See? Oh, look at night coming. Huh? I knew it. The second I decided to build this, it became nighttime immediately. Screw you, game. That's not fun. You're no fun, okay? Now, the cool thing is, I think we can double dip on these bad boys. If we go like this, then like this, yep, we can double dip, my friends. No one is watching us, okay? You can just take that nacho, semi-beaten, and go into the sauce again. No one saw anything. 3, 4. By the way, let's just weld this, because why not? I mean, there will be no weird collisions, right? You go like that, rotate. Yeah, no, I don't think that will be any weird collisions. Solar cells, put them into production. Ooh, that's gonna require a bunch of silicon. Just thought about that. Maybe we have enough for a couple. And that will, like, kinda holds us off for the foreseeable future until we go grab silicon. I don't know, my friends. I truly don't know. We are on the verge of total disaster. Will we be able to avoid it? Well, at least one. I mean, we just need to wait for morning, you know? Whenever morning comes, well, at least one is gonna be built. At least one is gonna give us power, so... I mean, it's not the best thing ever, but... there is an exit, right, out of this conundrum. Here we go. Oh, dum-dum, you placed more production, really? More solar cells, like over here. Whenever it says 18, we need to stop it. There we go. Now we put that into production. Well, I'll have a couple extra, that's fine. There we go. And there we go, my friends. Now, as we can see, solar production and not... I'll take it. I'll take it. We need the turret block now. If this is gonna be the case, then, you know... Put that into production. I mean, we could put it maybe for now, like over here. No, of course not. Of course we can't put it right there, Maze Manager. That would be smart. Let's hide it then. Maybe... right? Don't like it. I mean, we...
Low.
Susan, stop. I mean, we are not gonna need this for anything, at least for now. But then we'll grind it and it's gonna fall. For now, you stay in here, okay? For now. There we go. We... can't forget to amper our fall over there. Otherwise, it's death for us. I just now noticed it's 50 ice per bottle, apparently. Which is not terrible, so... I just splattered myself. Okay. Well, I mean, it is the mandatory death of the episode, okay? We were having quite the chill episode so far. I mean... I had to murderize my engineer. He was already alive for far too long, and he was getting some ideas now about... He has his own thoughts and stuff. No. We can't have that. Farm. Okay, do I need, like, a camera? I think we're gonna need a camera. So that he knows which direction it should be pointing, right? Right. This is not super expensive, so you should have all the stuff. There we go. So, I want you to point... according to the image, that white dot should be like this. There we go. Now we need to rename you as well. Camera for solar farm. There we go. Now we just go over here without murderizing myself, obviously. Operate this. Okay, so content, we don't care. Azimuth rotor. Azimuth azimuth. Rotor for solar farm. Elevation rotor. Hinge for solar farm. Camera. Camera for solar farm. We now do... Where is it? Enable AI. Aim at the sun. Oh, there we go. I mean, the sun is right there, right? So that's why it's pointing. But because, you know, the sun is right there, yeah, we're not gonna have any solar power for a little bit. So let's grab some power in the form of ice so that we don't run out completely of power again. Because, you know, I heard that's terrible.
Inventory full.
Let's put some right there. Stop complaining, otherwise I'll do to you what I just did to your other friend clone thingy. You will be murderized.
Inventory full.
Oh well, my friends. I think this should be like the last...
Full.
Yeah, the last drop. We should have enough to hold on throughout the night. Let's see. Ice. Cool. Hydrogen. 0. Okay. Did this do anything? Fully recharged in 1 hour, fully recharged in 2 hours. Barely. Barely did a dent. Oh boy. Oh well. This is our existence, my friends. I made a mistake. I did not learn. I did not listen to the bird talking in my ear. And I failed, you see. Like in Portuguese we often say like, oh, a little bird told me. Like, now that I say this, I think it's also in the English vernacular, right? So yeah, in this case it was not a little bird, it was a push bird, and I did not listen, and now it's a this that we have. We stuck. At least we got stuck next to the ice, you know. We need to look at the positive side of things. Always look at the positive side of life. Look at this. Look how easy it is to go and put the ice back. If we got stuck like mining silicon, then it would be terrible.
Inventory full.
And oh well, it's one of those things, my friends. We live and we learn. In this playthrough we're trying to rush a little bit, and you know, I'm getting punished for that. It's natural. That's how games go. You sometimes do a bit of rushy because you think you have everything figured out. And guess what? You don't have anything figured out. Man, how long is... We are already at 3-hour mark. Man, I'm feeling terrible now. We got barely any progress. I mean, we tried to do that. Like, we didn't have enough silicon. We went for the silicon. Before we could get there, we need to come and grab ice. We come and grabbing some ice, and then we run out of power before we grab the ice. Oh well. At least no vehicle exploded this episode. Or this stream. It depends.
Inventory full.
If you are watching this over here on Twitch or on YouTube, and if you are watching on YouTube and you do enjoy my suffering, how about you like and subscribe the video? Or in this case, like the video and subscribe to the channel. That's exactly what I meant to say.
Inventory full.
And then just watch me time-lapse this part of the video, and then people don't get to listen to that. Because I do be smart like that. I sometimes like... Oh boy, I surprise myself. There we go. Man, this gotta be enough, at least to sustain us throughout the night, okay? Are we done? Are we good, I mean, when it comes to, like, stuff? Can we at least fill up this engine? Okay, the engine is filled up. We are now getting a little bit into our tank. Let's see how much O2O2, H2O2 we do have. How much ice we do have on those things. Alright, we're good, for a little bit at least. Jesus! Which means we can resume. Nice, let's do that. Let's resume operation, shall we? Turn on... Turn this on. Turn this. And then this. And then this. Okay, there we go. Bro, what the fuck? Stop! Being a dum-dum. Oh, man. It moved a little bit. Fuck you, game. Jesus. Can't I catch a break? Stop being annoying. Please. I don't know how you like the drill stuck now. Like, can you explain to me how did this get stuck? Is the freaking rotor trying to go? No. This is the rotor for the thingy. Okay, so this is not the one we are looking for. So, for some reason, this asshole thingy decided to just forgo its programming. Yeah. Now we need to pull this up and then do this thing again. Oh my freaking god. Can't catch a break. Oh well. Let's unstuck this thing. It's not super stuck now. I don't think. Oh. Yeah, it's not. It's no longer stuck. Now it's just the pistons being stupid because they don't have enough force to pull the thing up. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, space engineers. How can you do these kinds of things to me? It's a fine, my friends, it's a fine. So clearly the force going down is great, because, you know, it prevents that. Whenever we start colliding with the things, that's when we get bad. Like, bad damage. Yeah, let's increase this again. Because otherwise it can't go up, or it can't go down, or it can't just do jack stuff. There we go. See, yay, you have the force now. May the force be with you. Use the force, piston, use the force. Huh, well. This is gonna put a small... a small, like, speed bump in our, like, Jesus, English is starting to fail me. A small speed bump in our plans. Because, you know, we got enough energy just to get this thing going into the freaking ice, but now we have to wait a little bit more, because we need to go up, so that we can go down, so that the hinge thingy stops being stupid and destroying our stuff. Anything else got damaged? By the way, anything else? No, it's just that thingy. I wish we could reinforce thingies. Imagine, you could use cobalt grids to reinforce stuff to make it a little bit less destructible. That would be so nice. I would love that feature so much. But well. Yeah. Now that we got done with that, we can return to our nightmare. Increase speed for a short time. The speed of the drills. The problem is that the side of the drill is already impacting with the sides of the tunnel that we have carved ourselves. Although now is looking a little bit better, because it looks like it's already have almost enough clearance, maybe over here. But we can't increase the speed any further, because if we increase the speed too much, then the drill will not have enough time to act upon the voxel, and it will not mine, and it will just be the piston pressuring the thingy against the ground. Because this was up to 20 RPMs at one given point, and we reduced it to 18 because it was not mining the stuff sufficiently fast. Like, not sufficiently fast, it was just not mining the stuff, as the drill did not have like, for example, if I start drilling, like, it took like 1 second before the drill actually did like anything, right? So I think it's the same for them. They do need a little bit of time, but not too much time, because if it takes too long to rotate, like, the balancing on that thing is ridiculous. Now tell me, where is the sun at? The sun is right there. It still needs to go like this. Not gonna get sun anytime soon. Alright, in any case, let's try to fill up our hydrogen over here, because why not? Better than using the other one. There we go. Now, also deposit that, because we don't need to have that scrap with us. And now give me a few plates. Let's continue. So, what were we doing over here? Something nasty that was consuming my patience. I betcha. I think this is what we are looking for, except it's a bit bigger? No, it's that, but like this, right? No. What block is that one? Left wing armor inverted corner. Left wing armor inverted corner. Light armor inverted corner? No, it's not this one. Maybe in here? Like, if I take a look at the shape, I'll know which one it is. Nope. Like, it's this one. There we go. Up next, but here is this. We need the tiny triangles. There we go. This is where we should start trying to accommodate for that curve. Although I don't think we're gonna be able to find a little triangle thingy that fits in there. I doubt it. I have my serious questions. How difficult is it to create a perfect transition? Like, these shouldn't be this difficult. To get a good transition for your things. Ooh, wait, I think this one. Perfect. Perfect. Please give me, like, something that goes along with that one, like, really nice. Like, maybe a tiny tip? A tiny little tip? That tip is not, it's not tiny. Where are the tiny tips? Get the hell out of here, game. Maybe in this one, the tiny tips? I mean, this is a tiny tip. Good enough. Okay, I already lost enough marbles today, my friends. Yeah, like, I'm not, okay. My marbles are already spread all over the floor. So, maybe, Maybe it's not warranted to just continue losing them. Man, now this over here is gonna be complicated. Now, how are we gonna transition this? Oof. Because it continues going down and down and down and down and down. Like this one also needs to go. Damn. One of my beautiful corners just got destroyed. Okay, let's see if we can find a transition for that one. And then we'll see what's up, what's what, right? Close enough, close enough. Now, like, my friend, I can't be the only one who struggles so greatly with transitions. I can't be. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that I am the only person who struggles so greatly with this BS. Okay? This is pure BS, okay? Like, imagine this. Imagine that the game actually had a function where you would point towards a block and the game would suggest you different transitions that fit snugly with it. I know, that is thinking too much into the future, but my friends, the future is now. We live today in the future. Why can't we have that? Because that would fill up our screen with a bunch of suggestions, probably. Yeah. Now, this is absolutely, like, so bad. Like, so bad. Like, half a block of terribleness that I can... Man, can you imagine if this thing just... connected perfectly to the... Okay. It's a fine. Let's get rid of this. Now, over here, this final part over here on the back, this will transition towards that, but this part will not. Yeah. Not the biggest fan of this, because now there is like no cover. And I really dislike the fact that there is no cover. Because we have to grind like this plates. Plates, yes, plates, that's the solution for our terrible issues. Now, plates are infamously difficult to weld, and they might become an extreme problem. But this might be the solution we are looking for. Please don't fuck me over, game, okay? Okay? You already done that too much this time, and like... Okay, we can weld and grind them. Cool. Thank you, game. Thank you so much. It is so nice that we actually get to be able to weld the freaking thingy for once. Could you give me a large triangle, please? Large triangle. There we go. Over here, it's these transitions. Like this. Then we need to light armor panel. Like over here. Come on. Give me the panels. These ones. Like this. And then like... Come on. Oh man, I made a triple dummy. Because now this is lower than this. But this one is easier to fix. Yeah, my friends, like the plates will save the day. Because at least they will cover this mess up. And allow me to, like, do the thing I wanted. Without making it, like, ultra ugly. Okay, let's grind this thing then. How about that? Ain't it satisfying whenever we get to do like the things we want to? I like that. I like when those stars align. It's just too bad that I lost like 5 billion neurons looking for some of these parts, but you know, it's fine. It's totally okay. Now, speaking about totally okay. Oh man, this is loose. The goose is loose. There we go. But speaking about that... Oh yeah, we have turned it off. I'm sorry, my friends. My internal marvels, they are really like not good. Okay. Let's just say I'm in need of some speed, but mostly 420. Yeah, I already told you guys how much the like my addiction to speed, like the speed velocity, not the drug, of course, and the fact that now there is like just radars all over the place, and that is affecting my psychological brain. My psychological brain is being affected by that. I can't break the law no more. And get away with it, of course. Oh boy. I mean, it's not like the worst thing ever, just a tad bit of going over the speed limit, right? But still. Some people would argue that's for the better, others would say it's for the worst. Well. All that I know, my friends, is that they say speed limits and radars are for your safety. However, whenever I'm getting into a radar zone, I'm not looking at the road, I'm looking at the speedometer. You cannot see cars on the speedometer, so I would argue differently that speed limits, like that speed traps are for our safety. But well, like that's a gripe. It's very common for me. Like you probably will have to listen me talk about it at least once per day. Okay. 10 years ago, when I got my driver license, there was no such thing as radars. Those were a foreign concept of things that would happen in Spain. And sometimes whenever the police decided to do a speed check, like in a particular area for some reason. But overall, speed traps, not a thing. So let's just say I got used to the good stuff. But well, it grinds my gears, like that drill being grinded against the floor. But well, it is fine. Slowly and steadily I'm getting used to it, and accustomed to the idea that fun is not allowed in my country anymore. Now let's just put a few extra plates over here, so that this looks a tad bit more complete. And I am less depressed about the fact that we just talked about, right? At least, you know, a victory, a small victory for me. Yay! I got to do what I wanted in the end, so... You know, we need to take it... Like, take these small things, right? Right. Where the flat plate? There we go. Please attach to the correct spot. Come on, there we go, and then go right there. Let's see how would this look like. I think it's gonna look like precisely the same, except a tad bit thinner. It's just that I kinda just want to double check, you know? Ooh. Huh. So over here no plate, huh? Because of this curve over here. Yeah, oh, yes, dumbass, that's what the thing we were doing before. There we go, and we don't go anywhere because the thruster is right there, being a tad bit annoying. So, man, we almost got the connection between this and that thingy. Oh, well. I mean, we can still get it if we just do it like we do that little thingy over here on the corner. Come on, come on, come on, come on, give it to me. Here we go. This. Are speed traps excessive in Portugal? And now they are. Now they are. They, like, it used to be like in, I don't know. Whoa, that was very fast. You used to get stop operations, as we call it over here, where the police would announce, look, on day 16 on this road we're gonna put slam a radar right there. Alright? So don't be stupid and don't come speeding through here. Right? That's how things used to be, like in the golden years. So you knew where they were, the police would warn you, and it was just one day. It would be fine. But then some brilliant mind came up with the idea of mobile radars. What are those? So pretty much the government buys like 10 radar machines, but they install 50 boxes, and then they take the radar machine from box to box. Like every like 2 weeks they change the machine, so you never know if the box has a radar in it or not. And as you might imagine, now there is a bajillion boxes everywhere, but only like 10 radars. But once again, you don't know if the box has a radar inside of it or not, so it works as if the radar was in there, when it comes to at least stopping people from having fun. So yeah, a bit excessive, I would argue right now. Over here we can change this a little bit to make it, if we drop this one is gonna drop. Fine. This last one can be changed to the half ramps, just to make it look a little bit nicer. Oh fuck. Sorry, thruster. It wasn't on purpose, okay? There you go, there you go. Sorry. And by the way, whoever that genius is, the person who came up with that brilliant idea, I wish you get explosive diarrhea for a very long time. Doesn't really, doesn't allow me to put the thingy right there. Man, there must always be something in the way. But well, my friends, today was a pretty fun day, my friends. Even though we didn't do a lot, we did sufficiently. And now we do have this suggestion, this that was suggested to us, so our power problems should be slightly fixed, like 4 solar panels going full blast for half of the day. They more than should recharge our batteries without any issues. In the future we might even add another one over there, but for now I think this is it. And yeah, we got something welded. The vertebrate project over here got quite advanced in this. Like, this is the most difficult part. Once this is fully done, the vertebrate is done, because it's just not vertebrate, pelican is just welding batteries and doing a little bit of extra beautification. In my own town is not enough. There is 20 speed traps. 20 kilometers above it is about 60 euros. Huh. Well, in Portugal things work a little bit different. Up to 20 kilometers over the speed limit is fine. Like, no cop is gonna bother going through the bureaucratic process of emitting a fine, because it's just so tedious, they don't want to do it, so you're not gonna get it. But anything over that, it's 150 euros to 500 euros, depending on the mood of the cop that day. And by the way, minimum wage is 720 euros, I believe. So put that into perspective. If you are a minimum wage employee and you get a cop who is having a bad day, you're gonna have a bad day as well. Say goodbye to food, electricity and water, because You gotta pay that fine, otherwise you're going to jail, so... yeah. Not very fun, let me tell you. $21 above it, and you are allowed to run for
Energy
a month.
low.
What, run away from the cops for a month? They just said, you know what, if you can, it's like the Fast and Furious 3 movie, the Tokyo Drifts, where the dude is like, well, if you can outrun the cops, they don't even try it. Man, I wish that was true. Well, I don't wish that was true, no. Cops in Portugal, they're crazy. You ain't overrunning them. Okay, my friends, you ain't. Doesn't matter if you have a Ferrari. The cop is gonna throw that Skoda against your Ferrari one way or the other. He's gonna throw you off the road, it doesn't care. You flip him the bird, oh boy. He's gonna flip your car upside down. Even if it takes the entire night, they will not relent. They will chase you to the end of eternity. And all of those things like... that you see in America with where cops are like, no, we don't do chases within cities, or we don't like chase them too fast because of public safety. Yeah, we don't think about that. We just want to catch that motherfucker. So we should, like, they speed as fast as they possibly can. Sometimes it's like, if you get to see it live, it's something, my friends. It's something. But well, enough complaining from me, my friends, today. I'm gonna finish up a little bit early because I also started a bit earlier. We are over the 3 hour and 3.5 hour mark, and so this is gonna be it. Yeah, my friends, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see the rest of this playthrough, I would advise you to go to my YouTube channel, subscribe there, and see the VODs over there. Sometimes I do edit them a little bit, just add a few time lapses here and there, just to make it a bit more digestible. So you might like to see things over there. Also, consider following me over here on Twitch to know every time I go live. But in the meantime... this is the Base Manager signing out.